Welcome in to episode 35 of our Let's Play Ara History Untold series. We are on turn 311, rapidly approaching the end of the game. We are deep in the tech tree. We are definitely at end game. Starting to feel a little bit of the monotony of the typical 4X end game. There's enough different things to do. And I've often been comparing humankind and civilization, particularly Civilization 6, Civilization 7, together. And so I'll kind of throw in Ara now into that mix as far as how endgames kind of compare. So I'll try to jump into that throughout the episode, just because I think there are some interesting, very, very different takes on how endgame should function between, honestly, all four of those games. If you split Civ 6 and Civ 7 apart, humankind, and then Ara now, being kind of the major games recently that I've played from the 4X genre. And so I'm really interested to kind of really muddle around in my brain, like, what should endgame look like in a 4X game? Because so typically the balance either gets thrown off at the end, you're just pressing next turn to get to the end, or you don't get to experience enough of the end. And I think that's a little bit kind of what we're possibly seeing here, which is we're almost in a space where we're just building things for the sake of building them, and we're not really getting to see the fruits of our labors as far as the numbers are concerned, and getting to really feel like we're having that like power spike towards the end, because we already had the power spike, and so now we're kind of just progressing through. I am still very interested in seeing how endgame plays out and what kind of cool things we can do. And we'll be able to kind of talk through those things as we jump into the episode. If you need to catch up on where we are right now, down in the description below is a link to episode 1 in the series. You catch up on all the action leading up to this moment in our game of Ara History Untold. We are here in our empire. Actually, if you start to look at this city. This is New Kohahula. I think these all must be upgraded to skyscrapers. Look at what we're starting to see now. There's our public playground, I believe. Oh, that's the town center now. Oh, that's so cool. They have upgraded, like everything has upgraded. Our town center is now like a park with like a city hall building, right? This used to be like a hut, you know? And now we've got skyscrapers throughout, right? How cool is that? Very, very nice. Our wonders still dot the land. If we go back to our capital, which is pretty expansive, you can see we don't have many skyscrapers in, but you can actually see, look what they've done with the Great Hearth. Here's the Great Hearth. See how they've modernized even the look and feel of the Great Hearth? I mean, yeah. Look, I will still continue to argue that Ara is the most beautiful graphically, the artist style, the way they've chosen to do the living world. I think even the loading screens, the background menu stuff, I mean, all that stuff is just absolutely gorgeous. I haven't seen it rivaled yet in the 4X genre. So really liking how the progression is kind of shaping up. It definitely happens at the age transition, which is a little bit frustrating since we have been in this age technology-wise for quite some time, and so our buildings stayed in Act 2 buildings for quite a while, and so then until we actually formally moved up into Act 3, we didn't get to see any of the more modern style buildings, but I think it's a really nice shift, and you start to see a lot of terrain differences now. Like there's undulation, there's height differences, which I think are really important, and one of my major critiques of their maps is that there are mountains and there are not mountains, and you can't really, unless they have these features, which are impassable almost, and kind of not very often, everything kind of looks flat. They tried to give it some look of like, you know, there's some like, you know, they tried to use shading and things to give it a little bit of, but there's not really any hills, so to speak, in the game. And so terrain undulation, I feel feels kind of, again, like it's just flat. Where you can build is just flat constantly, which is not the worst thing in the world, but it could be, you know, like, again, this looks great. You can see the terrain kind of change. But like, this is another one of those like unpassable, unbuildable, unclaimable tiles. And then like this one, Get a little bit of the hill coming up from the water, probably. You kind of. It's difficult to tell, though, right? Like, everything feels relatively flat. That's my only real critique of that particular part of the game. Anyway, we have 1 turn left in our golden age. I believe we're finishing a couple different things. We have 3 cities that are now not building anything and just cranking out research. So we will be progressing very quickly here through the next several sections of techs, I think, until we get into the final tree in the tech tree. Let's press next turn and move along. There we go. We have artificial intelligence unlocked. And we've built yet another wonder in our golden age. And now we get to pick a next thing to do. I mean, I guess we could hold off on satellites just in case we happen to be able to get into another golden age. Let's see what our points per turn are. 23 points per turn towards our golden age. So we'll be in another golden age in what, 10 or so turns? Maybe like 12. So we'll be there pretty quick, although these are only 1 turn researches. So we'll definitely get through satellites before we get into a golden age. So not probably that big of a deal. Let's get access to the next. Oh, we don't need access to the next wonder either. Well, we're just gonna go in order at this point. This seems like there's some interesting things we could build here. Let's go ahead and do that. Golden age has ended. We have claimed 2 territories. 478 things being produced. The Lotus Temple has been produced. There's a fusion research center up and running. And we have a new art gallery. Oh, wow. Very modern. Look at this modern art gallery. Huh. How cool is that? Can we make a set to put in there? I feel like since we're building some of these, we should maybe just put one of these in. Could slot something right away. There we go. Excellent. More prestige per turn and a new factory has come online. Let's jump over to our factories. Here they are. We are producing electronics and computers currently out of our factories, and that probably feels like a really great continued plan. I think that's what we're really going to need. We could make light bulbs, which I think are actually quite useful to us. I wonder if we should start someone on that. I know we need a lot of electronics. We're producing 10.4 electronics per turn. Not bad. And on computers, we are producing 5.2. I think we need quite a few computers, though, to be honest. I'm going to throw another factory on the computers. Should we use the electronics to craft them? It's only 5 wealth. It's not. That probably needs to change. Like this, it's so odd that it's only 5 wealth to boost the computer production. For other things, the wealth is like, it's like 90 to, or like 100 or 500 wealth to like boost something. That feels like it could use some help. Also, I noticed this earlier too. Look at this. Not only do you have the shadows of the planes, but you have planes that are crisscrossing because we have airports. I wonder if they land. I'm going to follow this plane down here. I want to see if they actually land. Because I know we have an airport. I think we put one in this. Where did we put an airport? No, that one just, no, this one didn't disappear either. Where did these planes go, or do they just fly around? Now that we have airports. They're on like crossing patterns. Oh, that guy just okay, those guys just disappeared. Ah, okay. So they just fly from city center to city center and then kind of disappear as if they go into the city center. That's fine. I'm okay with it. The ambiance, right? Like here's, this flight is going to this city, right? Oh, Germany put a city right here. Oh, fascinating. So you can see he'll probably fade out as he gets there. Yeah, he crosses in. Oh no, that's not where he's going. Where the heck is this plane going? Oh, this plane is taking a heck of a... He's going all the way to here. Oh, that's so cool. Again, like that little things that really emphasize the living world aspect of the game. I just think that it's brilliant. Brilliantly done, as per usual. No project at New Coahuila. That is fine, because we actually have spots where we could build things here. And we were just kind of slotting stuff in at this point, right? They don't have an airport yet, so we could go with an airport. That's actually probably a really good idea. So let's go airport. What else could we set them off to do? They could do an art gallery as well, because why not, you know? And then we could put them in for a barracks probably, you know? we could do that. And I don't want a coffee house there per se. How about a monastery to go along with that one, you know? Just like fill that up real nicely. All right. Ciudad Juarez. Now, Ciudad Juarez is going to start to run out of spots. They have a couple slots left. They need a little bit of housing probably, but we could probably just upgrade most of their things. So maybe we should set them to do that. Yeah, because then they're running out of spots to build for sure. Do they have a power plant yet? Did I put a power plant here? I did. Okay, so they have a power plant. I want to try to spread some power plants out amongst a few different places. Throw that monastery in, because why not? And oh, they're really running out of stuff. They've got a little bit of everything. Oh, fascinating. Oh, we'll throw like the water treatment plant in maybe or something like that. Yeah, sure. That's a lot of machined parts, but we gotta start building something. And then what we probably should do is, oh, they've got skyscrapers upgraded already. So they actually will need, I might have just messed up. So we have to put more dwellings in there. We'll actually have to build at least another skyscraper in that particular city. Let's check out our latest Triumph build. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. The Lotus Temple. Lovely constructed wonder. Look at the stairs. Very nice. This city, Monterey, has become just a mecca of triumphs. I mean, they've got multiple fortresses. Because they've got one here, they've got one here. They've got the Lotus Temple. We're actually this border is just stacked with triumphs. Just stacking this border with triumphs. It's just an intimidation thing. Just to let them know that our empire is more beautiful and well off than theirs, I suppose. All right, we go to the next turn. We're researching texts every turn now. I'm just gonna start clicking. We're just gonna click down the line. Agreement expiring soon, that's fine. New skyscraper completed. New research lab completed. New university completed. That can be set to build more encyclopedias, which I do actually like. We have some extra paper. I believe we have some extra dyes, and we definitely use like the wealth. Perfect. Airport complete. The airports I don't think do anything. No, they're just there. Monastery. The monasteries do build stuff. We should probably just grab paper. I don't think we need anything else. But I'm not going to put any accelerants in it. Just craft paper at whatever rate you would like to. And another monastery. Oh, that was the monastery. So I missed a building. Uh-oh. Ah, factory. There's an idle factory. A brand new factory came in. And so now we have that choice again. I mean, maybe we should just infinite craft some light bulbs here. We have the glass to do it. A new event. A wardrobe. A fascinating event having to do with AI creating wardrobes and fashion trends, but the cultural council wanting to ensure the AI understands the traditional garments and like cultural significance of fashion for your empire. What a cool kind of modern thinking event. Man, teach the AI. We get 100 wealth per turn for 10 turns. Just not even... there's not even a point to that at this point. Again, could use a little balancing on this. I feel like this is a trend with events like this in games, is balance of these events ends up off. It would happen in Humankind. It happened in Civ 7. Ara has the same kind of issue. So 500 wealth also for 100 prestige is a no-brainer, right? That's a no-brainer decision. Maybe in a different game that would become different, but I feel like those need to be tweaked probably. Another event. Everyone wants air conditioning now. This one costs 1,000 wealth. This is AC for all, plus 10 happiness all cities for 100 turns, 10 health at all cities for 100 turns. That's actually a big deal. Send them home, minus 5 happiness at all cities for 30 turns, or open your doors, minus 7% production for 50 turns, but plus 100 prestige. Oh, this one's a little more intriguing because you can let people use your AC in your buildings, because they're saying public buildings have AC. But you lose 7% production, but you gain 100 prestige. So if you're in a really close game of Ara, you might be tempted to take that production hit to gain that extra prestige, possibly. We don't need the prestige. We actually don't need the happiness or the health either. So technically we should probably do this, but I don't want the production. I just feel like that's bad. We've got wealth forever. So we'll give AC for everybody. Guadalajara is ready to build. You want to build Guadalajara? We got refineries going in here. You guys don't have a hotel. You guys don't even have a grocer. Okay. Let's go. Do we have a farmland somewhere? Oh, you guys also need residences or upgraded residences, so that's fine. I'm just gonna put a grocer in here. Let's come down here, and we'll put in maybe the research center, because you know, more science, more good. They've got 100 on everything. Oh, maybe a bazaar. I don't know anymore. You know, we just click on stuff now. Idle city in Puebla. Puebla also starting to fill up pretty quickly. They will need more residences as well. We should put airports in like all of these cities though, because the airport has growth factor on it, right? And we want growth. Oops. We want growth whenever we can get it. The idea of more art galleries, and the Fusion Research Center also pushes our tech, so we'll give them a few things to do, and we'll go to our next turn. Burj Khalifa is now available for us to build. I'm actually interested in seeing what that will take. So let's really quickly, let's just jump over. I just want to look at projects. All right. The Burj Khalifa will take 200 steel, 300 wood, 100 electronics, and 100 glass. Okay, we're actually low on glass. Must have been using it for upgrading things. The Guggenheim requires more electronics as well, so we should probably get the next factory we build should probably go towards more electronics, because we have a ton of different things that require electronics. We also need to get more power plants in so we generate more power. So we should think about that. In some of those cities where I'm just building those other buildings, we should slap power plants down next time they come up. Research agreement is ending. I've converted one of Italy's cities. Perfect. That seems great. We've converted one of Germany's cities. We've been putting in monasteries everywhere. So let's just keep cranking on different things. There's the new factory. We already know what we want to do here. Let's go electronics. Beauty. Get electronics out a little faster. We've got another factory up and online. We have a water treatment plant that's done. That's nice. That gets you a lot of good stuff. And another new art gallery. Man, we're nowhere near like creating these things. Maybe doing like one in the middle. We have a lot of places to store great works now, and we're not really creating great works at like any sort of ridiculous pace. If we were min-maxing this game, I'm relatively certain the way the great works function is there are certain buildings that increase your production of masterpieces. And so if you put your paragons in the cities where you have those buffed, they would probably be producing masterpieces at a much faster rate than they would otherwise. My paragons are just being placed into random places wherever I kind of assigned them, and I have not relooked at that in quite some time. So if we were trying to maximize our masterpiece creation, we would definitely have wanted to pick cities where we built all of the buildings that enhanced masterpiece crafting speed, and so we could be producing these at a higher rate as well, right? So just something to think about for games if you're in a closer race or if you're playing at a higher difficulty, something to think about for sure. All right. Germany and Italy converted to our religion. We have an idle unit. This guy's finally healed up. I don't have open borders with anyone, I don't think, right? So I can't even like, I don't know, we'll try to see if we can clear some more fog maybe. Population milestone in Puebla. Perfect. We get to grow. We like to see that. I think, yeah, let's push out in this direction. Continue to try to kind of close in our borders a little bit. Let's see. They have something to put in here. They need a little bit of wealth, which is a fascinating thing. Let's go grab them a little bit of wealth with something good. Oh, currency. We'll get them currency. That put us, yeah, we're still good on currency. We can put it in 2 more cities before we have run it out. Come over here. Put experts into the crafting guild, into the vehicle factory. That feels pretty good. Okay. We have a new paragon. Lovely. We only care about the masterpieces that can be created. This writer can create just about anything, which feels really good. So I think we should probably just grab Octavia Button. And then what we want to do is put her into a masterpiece proficiency crafter. And before we do this, to be honest, we should probably... So books, music, or sculptures. And I think we want to limit what she's going to produce. And maybe we should just start working on books. So we can get only books if we put her in this academy in the capital. Let's do that. That will guarantee we get books to fill up this, right? In the Library of Celsus. And then we can, our next one we can put into like, you know, sculptures or something like that, right? So we know what we're going to get out of them. Because those town centers, it's like a % chance. If they have proficiencies in multiple things, it's a % chance of some sort for you to get one of those. Idle City in Lyon. Lyon is in need of a possible... Well, let's... Hold on. Let's check for improvements really quick. Oh my gosh. They have not done improvements here almost ever. Okay, so we need to get them a couple skyscrapers. That ups... How much does that up it by? 1 or 2? I can't even remember. Let's do 3. Let's do 3 of those. Sawmills can all be upgraded. Oh my gosh, this is going to be... Okay, hold on. Let's get mines. I don't know. Does we need mines? Let's check really quick. Because I feel like these crafting guilds would be better. But again, we're going to be using the steel. But I think we're producing steel pretty cleanly now. So let's get these upgraded to factories. Perfect. Lyon is now busy. Ciudad Juarez also needs potentially to upgrade things. Do they have skyscrapers all? Skyscraper? Oh, this is the city we actually decided needed another one, right? And we maybe made a mistake. They have any zones where we can build anything? Uh-oh. No, they have a couple. Okay, they have a couple left. Put in a skyscraper, and you might even need another one. We'll have to check once you're done. So do that first. And, well, what's this? Oh, didn't we want to offer open borders, see if we can't trade with somebody? All right. What did we ever do to the Assyrian Empire? A skirmish has been declared. The Assyrian Empire has declared war, and now our whole endgame just cruising strategy dissipates. Get me some drones, I guess. Where are they? You know, I should go burn the city down so I can take this water. Where are they going to attack from? Where are they going to send units from? Or is this just one of those skirmish? Like last time he did this, he declared a skirmish and then he literally just like sent some troops to die. Do we even think he has troops that are worth fighting? I mean, my troops are so behind on tech now. That's the issue, is if he has upgraded troops, we're going to have to actually crank out an army really quick, which we have. Our 3 biggest cities are not producing anything right now. We could easily rip out an army incredibly fast. But the question always is then, how fast can I do that, right? But I think we should get some modern age units out. Battleships, bombers, dreadnoughts, some fighters, some flamethrowers. Oh my. Assault infantry require gunpowder. We haven't been crafting gunpowder. We're just crafting explosives. I mean, they have 72 attack strength. We could just put some anti-armor teams out there just in case. Honestly, I feel like we should build an aircraft carrier just for the fun of it. Build an aircraft carrier. Look. Assyria has asked for this. This is not on me anymore. And if we have an aircraft carrier, we should probably have a few jet fighters to go along with that, right? Right. We'll start with that. Our initial defense force train up. We'll make a little navy, a little air force, and a little army, and assume that what's this? They have oh wow, that's a longboat. We're gonna put our aircraft carrier in the water against this longboat. That may have been overkill. I can't believe he declared war on me. Italy has declared a skirmish on Germany. That's a bold play. I've converted one of the Aztec cities. I've been wronged by the Assyrian Empire. That I certainly have, yeah. We could do more books. We don't have a paintings one, though. I don't know. Honestly, I should just wait and not pick those till I need them, but it's fine. Barracks is done. Skyscraper's done. We converted another city. We already knew that. And we have a population milestone in New Coahuila. That's lovely. But they need 2. Oh, they didn't get a growth this time. That's a little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Let's grab them something down here. They're full 100, so we go encyclopedia because I mean, it just increases your research by so much. Experts in the art gallery provide +1 golden age point per turn. Italy has declined my open borders proposal. Okay. Copernicus, do you want open borders? I just want to trade with you, you know? It's for the benefit of everything. Assyria's closed their borders to me? No. No way. I don't believe it. All right. We have a project need here in Monterey. You know what I want Monterey to do? Is we need to put in... Oh, you guys need housing. You know what? We actually need to build a skyscraper, probably. Let's go skyscraper there real quick. And then maybe like a power plant. There. That'll keep them busy for a split second time. Ciudad Juarez, who is rapidly running out. Okay, we did get them to 30. Okay, so we got them to 30. And we do have a spot for like another farm. But we don't need to put a farm there, right? Okay. Let's see if they can improve any. They have mines to improve. Not farms, right? We're not going to do farms still. We just don't need the food. But anything else? All right, let's let them do that, and we will press next turn. We'll see if Assyria actually sends troops against me. Congratulations, you successfully converted the majority of the population of Italy to the religion of madness. Oh, perfect. Really, I don't know why that would have taken so long, but... The Mongol Empire has declared a war of annihilation on Italy. Uh-oh. Italy is now skirmishing with Germany, and now Mongolia has said, no, we don't want Italy anymore. And we are currently allied with Italy as well. So the Mongol Empire now goes to distrusted with us because of our allied status with Italy. And another monastery, in which case I guess we just grab more paper. Or should we mass produce beer? We'll grab more paper. Monasteries are actually underrated. I think we should probably focus monasteries more. I mean, paper, beer, and dry food goods. I mean, those are 3 pretty critical things throughout the game. I think monasteries are actually nicer than maybe we've given them credit for. There's the cities we converted. Population milestone in Guadalajara. They get to grow again. Lovely. We've closed off the border here and here, right? So we might as well close it off here as well. Yeah. And then we could start kind of circling in on the spots that we want. Let's see. Currency would probably be good in this city. I'm going to go currency. All that good. Oh, and then they have an expert. Let's check experts. They need happiness. We could probably take care of that. The grocer would take care of that happiness, I would assume. Like the idea of throwing somebody into the refinery. Let's do that. Growth population in Monterey. Not an expansion one, though. Unfortunate. You know what? I think also we'll put the last currency here. That caps out our currency without going over. So we're at 0.8. We can only produce currency at 0.8 currently. And so 0.8, like 8 cities is all you could put currency into really without drawing down. We could start drawing down, but I don't really want to do that. And we got more experts here as well, but we have spots to put them, right? Statue of Liberty, we have an art gallery. We have the Lotus Temple with get just prestige per turn. Okay, hold on. We need to, is this minus security? Oh, wait, they actually need that. They actually need that? Hold on. Oh, we have industrial farm. No. Come down here. Prestige per turn, please. There we go. There we go. Okay. Population milestone in Lyon. Again, not a expansion one, which is kind of a pain. They need health and security. There's so many of these now. Let's give them vaccines. That seems like a pretty easy decision. And then can we get some security maybe through this? Perhaps? Actually, it's way more useful to put it into the vehicle factory. And we could put it into the Citadel. No, the Citadel only gets us... Okay, Barracks, though, gets us plus 25 there. Now we're up to 100 across the board there. We're now making 25 Golden Age points per turn. Poland declined my open borders as well. Italy requests your aid in a war. No, I'm already at war with somebody else. I'm happy to go to war with Assyria because we already are at war with them. Our anti-armor unit has been trained. Our aircraft carrier has been trained. Actually, here, let's look at this. If we go to deploy forces, if we go to water, and we go to Armada, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put 5 boats together, essentially. So we want to put 5 boats together. So we have an aircraft. Let's piece together. We're gonna piece together a little navy here. One really nice navy. I'd love a battleship in this group. A destroyer is probably worthwhile. Guided missile cruiser. Give me one of those. And give me a nuclear sub. That's 1, 2, 3 plus the 4th, and then like an extra destroyer. There, that'll be the full navy, the full might of our navy, of our one armada that is going to just absolutely decimate everybody. Nuko-Hila, have you indeed upgraded all your buildings? Did you really finish all that? Oh, wait. You haven't even upgraded your town center yet. You have a crafting guild that's not upgraded? Oh, and several forges. Oh. This is what we should have upgraded a long time ago. The foundries. Put the docks up. We don't need to do those. The fortress? I mean, why not? No. Upgrade your fortress. Okay. That should keep them busy for a little bit. Next turn. Oh, a little lag spike there. We now have access to drones and UAVs. Let's grab satellites while we can. Region claimed. 534 things being produced. Our alliance with Italy is about to expire. We got another skyscraper built. And we have converted 2 more cities in the Aztec Empire to our religion. I think those monasteries that we're building are just pushing our religion out like crazy. The crafting queue empty in a workshop. Wait, this is a workshop? Catapec, you still have a workshop? They have the last remaining workshop is in a Catapec. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, actually, we probably need some furniture. To be honest, let's crank out some furniture. I doubt that we need any more than like 10. So give me like 10 furniture and then we'll revisit your purpose. That's funny. Let's see, population milestone in Puebla. We get to grow again. And I think what we'll do is grab this. Because no one else can grab that, right? So we'll do that. We're full 100s here. You know what? If it's production-based, we should grab it, right? Oh, we should just got vehicle factory. Here, I'll pull out of the mine. And we'll go into the vehicle factory, get that city production. Population milestone in Ciudad Juarez. And Ciudad Juarez, oh man. How close are they to full? Not. They gotta save because we can't claim anything, eh? Oh, we can. We still claim this one. Okay, and then the rest of these cost 2. Okay, grab this. Sure. Let's see. They have hundreds. They need some city security. So we could go barracks with one of their experts. And then we'll go factory. Or the encyclopedia. And actually, Ciudad Juarez, yeah, a lot of science improvements here as well. Let's grab that for the substantial science boost. Reserves added. Jet fighters. We got 1 set of jet fighters. How do we... A wing has 3. Okay, so we need 3, a wing of 3. So, did we decide on 3? Yeah, we decided on 3. Perfect. I didn't know that, but we did it well. And then an anti-armor team. Oh, and then, yeah, we need to check. So We have a division. And oh my goodness, what? I haven't looked at this since we haven't looked at this in so long. The coalition actually feels pretty good. If we have 3 modern infantry, then we need 2 armor and artillery. So we've got 1, 2, 3. If we just do 3 of the anti-armors, which means we could actually take these. How many did we build? Do we have 2? We have 2 already, so we only need a 3rd. So let's remove this one, and then we need 2 armors. Oh, we need cars to be able to build these. Oh, we can switch over to building some cars. Okay, so we need cars to get the armor. What do we need to get the artillery? Cars. Okay, perfect. So in order to get those up and running, we need to switch over a couple of our vehicle factories, which are all just ripping through tractors. Do we have extra tractors yet? No, we still don't have extra tractors. That's funny. But we're gonna go to, I think Tijuana. Let's switch both of these to cars. How many cars do we need? We'll just infinite craft them. Cool. Okay, just infinite craft cars. And I'm gonna do that on 2 of my factories. Or 2 of my, vehicle factories. Okay. Get those out so we can start training some of those. We have our battleship is now in reserves. We gotta wait till all of our stuff is done though before we're ready. Go to its turn. Every time it processes a turn, it like has a little jitter. I get a little nervous. We can now build a stadium. Lovely. +1 prestige on completion, +15 happiness. I wonder if the expert. Oh, a slotted expert will generate wealth. Oh, does it always tell you that? Is that new? Oh, up at the top, when I hover over these, it is now saying, can house an expert to provide more security. I like that, and I should probably pay attention to whether that's a thing or not in all of them, because I've always been a little frustrated by the fact that the tooltips don't tell you that what an expert will do, but it appears that maybe it actually does, and perhaps I just wasn't paying enough attention, or that that's something new. All right, we now get stealth technology. That is the final tech. It takes 1 turn of this. We go to the final tech tree after this. We're converting everyone to our religion. We're claiming zones. We've discovered a new biome. Cold desert. Cold desert. Oh, cool. We went through the entire game and just now discovered a brand new biome, a cold desert. That's actually kind of cool. Nice. Allied to close. Maybe because I'm not helping them in their war. Diplomatic alliance has ended, that's why. Military force. Oh no! The Assyrian Empire is sending a battalion that has some berserkers in it. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right, we got another new art gallery. I don't know. A lap of luxury. But I need to, hold on. We need to check something. We won't put that in yet. We'll put it in a second. 3 different cities converted to our religion ever since we started putting monasteries in. This unit is idle now. I should ask for open borders with somebody. We should just send this guy home. This guy should go relax somewhere. Like on this beach in a Catapec. Just come back over here. A new event!
Reports arrive.
Interesting. Again, I love how they pull from history to like just do fun things like this. We can commission a warning sign. You get 5 security in our capital and some happiness. We could just leave it be. And section off the road and get some extra security. Well, I don't know. We'll commission a warning sign. We'll commission a warning sign. We don't want anyone to have any accidents. All right, armor has been trained. Okay, but do we have enough? Sorry, that anti-armor has been trained. Do we have enough to grab? We have enough to grab a tank and a modern. Okay, so we wanted 2 modern armor. Do I have enough to grab 2? Okay, 2 modern armor. And then we'll have to wait. Oh no, we could get the rocket artillery, right? And we need just 1 rocket artillery, I believe. 3 modern infantry, 2 armor and artillery. Perfect. Okay, so we'll have exactly that to be able to deploy maximum force there. Masterpiece created. You'll love to see it. Ooh, look at that. Rank badge with silver. Okay, let's figure out where we want to put that. Get the most benefit. I mean, it's all the same benefit, but where do we want to finish stuff first? Like, we should probably put it here to try to get this finished up. I'm assuming we get a bonus when we complete the set, but I'm not really sure. Because we're getting 30 right now. Do you get a bonus when you complete a set? You probably do. Next turn! Oh. You can feel it struggle. Oh boy, I don't know if that's not my computer. My computer's up to snuff. That's the game itself that's like, ugh. Oh, they're coming. Here they come. Catapults and crossbowmen. I mean, technically, that's a perfect fit for the armies that we have, you know? It's a perfect fit. Can we shoot them yet? We got 2 different military forces. That's fine, as long as they don't start burning stuff down. Police station has been made. A fusion research center is completed. We got a couple of population gains. A catapec has grown, and we like that. That allows us to start completing our border here. I'm going to push up a little further here, I think. We'll do that. Probably want to do this one with this city, but we'll see. Catapec is trying to finish off some bordering things. They're straight 100s, but growth would be best. If any sort of growth, anything. Computers give you plus 30 knowledge and 5 city production per science improvement. That also feels real nice. Oh, they don't have eyeglasses. You kind of have to have eyeglasses, I feel like. That's just a requirement. Research per turn. Research per turn. We'll take that. We want more research per turn. That'll get us to endgame even faster. Population milestone in Puebla. This is just non-grow. Oh, they don't have eyeglasses. Cool. Eyeglasses. We got some experts that need to go anywhere. Into the art gallery, probably. And go into the mine, I guess. Missile cruiser has completed their training. A modern armor has completed their training, and a jet fighter has completed training. Lovely. I'm assuming that we can put our jet fighter squadron on our aircraft carrier. We'll probably have to deploy that first. Right? Okay, Catapec's ready to build. Let's put in a power plant first, because I keep saying we want power plants, and I never build them. There's a power plant, a top secret military base. I kind of want to know what it does. I want to know. I have to know. We're going to put a top secret military base right next to a public playground. So they'll never suspect it. And we'll put a fusion research center beside that, just for fun. A data center. The city provides 20% research per... Oh my gosh. Okay, we need a data center in Ciudad Juarez. I'm gonna go look at that right now. Do we have a data center here yet? Oh wait, do we not have any place to put it? Oh. Hold on, we can put it right here. You guys have a data center? You don't. Give me a data center. Give it to me first. It's gonna pump research. It's gonna be insanity. Puebla's ready to build. You guys have a data center? You guys want a data center? How about an academy? And a barracks? And a cemetery? You guys don't have a granary? Okay, well, look, don't put a granary here. Put a hotel here. Put a granary here. But don't build anything else there. You might want food. They don't need food, Jen. There's no way they need food. There's no way they need food. Just do that. Next turn!
Your glorious nation is the first to reach the singularity age.
We are. We've done it. The final tree of techs. Each of them is going to take two turns. So if we look at our technologies, 6 technologies in this era, 6 times 2, if my math serves me correctly, will equal 12. That would mean that we, I believe, have 12 turns left. Oh, this is a 4-turn research at the end. Okay, 4 turns at the end. So it's going to take us 14 turns to end this game from everything that I understand. If we don't push our science up any higher, which feels like we might be able to. Let's take a look at the final text here towards the end of our episode today. We might get a couple more turns in, maybe 1 or 2. But let's take a look at this. Community garden. And we could build gourmet meals if we hadn't gotten it yet. What does the community garden get us? Oh, it's an upgrade. from the plaza. Plaza to community garden. Okay. We get armored colossus, a combat mech. That'd be kind of fun. We might want to build one of those just for fun. A core tap is the research. We get a geothermal power plant. That sounds cool. Rail guns. We get a maglev striker. Oh, you get real modernized stuff here. I like this. I like that they just tip into like future-oriented things. I think that's something that other 4X strategy games should take into account. Is just, I feel like in historical-based 4X strategy games, there's a tendency to kind of stop at modern era stuff. And I feel like it's kind of fun in a historical 4X game, once you've gotten to this point in the game, to be able to tip into futuristic kind of techs a little bit in a more real way. Civ 6 did this a little bit, kind of, with their giant death robots, but it was more like a meme than it was a serious thing. And it feels like Ara is like, hey, here's what some stuff could look like, you know, in the near future if we were to get some of these technologies that are being worked on online. So I like Ara in that respect, and I like they're kind of pushing it a little bit. So that's kind of fun. And they mix it with things, right, like gene therapy and other things that are, you know, cutting edge types of stuff. Arcology, AI assistants, cyber soldiers, and then the singularity. Okay, well, I like the idea of maybe getting access to this medical lab. Generate research per turn, possibly. Oh, we need more glass. How are we doing on glass? Let's do a quick check on glass. Is coming from our ceramic shops, right? Glass. Oh, we got ceramic shops making toilets. We got ceramic shops making. Okay, we can pull these guys off of concrete. Let's stop on concrete. We've got concrete plants for that. Let's get the ones that are doing concrete onto glass. We got concrete plants cranking out concrete, right? All right, here we go. Everyone's cranking those out. We got some toilets coming out of here. You know, everyone needs a toilet, and we'll keep with ceramic pots. That's fine. We actually do need a couple glass windows to build a cathedral or something like that, but I think we'll be okay. Enemy forces. Oh, hey, they're in our territory now. Archers. All archers. That one's already doing it. All archers, indirect fire. Prepare for assault. A new academy. Oh, can I do anything with that academy? I don't think so. More conversion to our religion. We should check the religion lens, you know? Let's just check the religion lens. Show me the no, not the overlay. That's not what I want. Give me the global religions. 95% of the world is following madness. 33, almost 34 million people. We advanced. The singularity is the first nation that reaches 45,553 prestige will trigger a 25-turn countdown. The nation with the most amount of prestige at the end of the countdown will be victorious. Wait. First nation that reaches 45,553 prestige will trigger a 25-turn countdown. The nation with the most prestige at the end of the countdown will be victorious. Oh, I thought you just had to research the singularity at the end. We're at 45,553. Oh. What is that calculated off of? What a fascinating way to end a game. So it's not based off of that. It's based off of prestige gained, and then there's a 25-turn countdown to the end of the game. So our game does not end on the tech, which I thought was the case. Maybe it still can. Some metal tools. Thanks, I guess. Military aid. I mean, I'm not going to turn down. I mean, it's a nice boat. Our region was pillaged. Hey, that's ridiculous. Let's go to the next turn so we can watch these guys get broken.
Age.
Oh, we're in a golden age again. Okay, we should start focusing on building triumphs again. Bazaar. Get our power up and running. We have coal now? Technically, but we'll just use the wealth. We don't have natural gas. We don't have oil. We don't have natural gas or oil. I think just because I haven't ever invested in extracting them. I don't know if I ever found them on the map. Barracks complete. Data complete. This is our first data center. What are they doing? Are they making they're making crypto coins? Are we Bitcoin mining? What's going on in this data center? Data center. No supplies. Doesn't craft anything. It could get you prosperity. So it's just doesn't do much. Battle report. Okay, they're gonna continue. They're gonna continue doing their thing. We'll just let them. If they burn a few things down, it's fine. You know? It's fine. 2 more cities converted to our religion. We have an idle unit. Our boat has reached the northern part of the map. Get you all the way up to the top there, buddy. Event. Well, this is unfortunate. Minus 5% research per turn, but plus knowledge in all cities sucks for us. But I also don't want to, I just want to keep this guy happy, so you know what? I'm gonna donate some of my research to him. There's our golden age. Rocket artillery is done. That actually means we can deploy that army, right? I want to watch that army just run roughshod through the Assyrian forces. We're going to send them up to their cities. We're going to burn some stuff down. But they're burning our stuff down. Monterey has generated a claim. Ooh, where are we going with Monterey? Oh, right. We're going to go down. Finish off our border down there. Beautiful. Okay. They also don't have encyclopedias. They need some security. 80% city production. And growth if we slot a car. Give him a car. Give him a car. And then have them put somebody in. Put it into the power plant. Power plant's a good bet there. What else we got? Guadalajara's ready to build stuff. Well, you have to have stuff to repair, but I don't want to repair it while we're at war. So, you guys have a power plant yet? You will now. In a few turns, because you're taking forever to build stuff. Monterey is ready to go as well. I think we put a power plant in here, didn't we? Wind turbine. Oh, wait, does this produce power? I want to see it. I'm sure it does. There we go. Now we're cranking on masterpieces as well. I like to see that. Oh, do we not need any of that one? Oh, we do. Okay, good. All right. Put it in here. Textile. Basically anything we create, we have spots for at this point, right? And again, unless there's a benefit, let me know in the comments if there's a benefit to filling out one of these sets. I'm certain there is. I just don't know what that is. Let's go one more turn. There's gene therapy and access to the medical lab. And we will go. Oh, we go. Let's go post-humanism and then railguns because we want that bonus. Oh, and then we need to build triumphs. We need to build triumphs. Where should we build a triumph? Build a triumph in a catapact. Do we have a spot here? Oh, we don't have enough to build anything. We spent all of our electronics. Okay, next turn. Next turn we can put in a triumph. So we'll remember at the start of the next episode that we need to do a bunch of triumph stuff. Aztecs are doing well for us. These guys are just taking damage. Oh, we could deploy our force. I'd like to deploy it. I mean, we have 100% security everywhere, right? Yeah, so we could literally just deploy out of Guadalajara. Okay, so let's go Guadalajara, deploy forces. We want a division that is in the coalition formation. We want anti-armor, anti-armor. We want modern infantry. Oh, wait, modern armor. Yes. Rocket artillery and... We also have a line infantry that we could deploy too. All right, let's deploy. That will take 2 turns to deploy. So there, those guys will go there. Let's go to Puebla. I'm gonna just deploy this other force. I don't know. We have 6 line infantry just sitting there. So we're gonna go division and just anything that gets like infantry. Is there a straight infantry one? No, there's not. Nothing that gets us a bonus anyway. We have 6, so we want to go with a division. So we'll just go with a division under trapezoid formation. Any roll, no modifiers. We'll just do this. Oh, our navy is ready to be deployed? Oh, and our planes. Okay, so let's deploy everything. Puebla, what's the territory here that has our dock? Called Genova. Okay, let's deploy our water forces as an armada. And no, we want it out of Genova. It's so tricky that they put the fact they don't have the city name here is very frustrating. You have to know, right? That's why I went and looked up that the territory was named Genova, because I have to know that, right? Okay, let's throw down Beauty. Deploy them. Are they going to be stuck in this little sea now? Or can I could redeploy them out to another city, right? They're literally going to be stuck in this sea. That's going to be kind of funny. And then we should probably deploy our... Oh, I want to get that out first, right? I want to get the aircraft carrier deployed so that I can see if I can deploy the fighter squadron to the aircraft carrier itself. Cemetery is complete. Stalemate battle. We're just shooting arrows at them. That's fine. Another city has been converted. They're bombarding our research lab. Our destroyer is in reserves. We got that deployed. Puebla has a claim. Puebla. Yeah, let's start working back now. So let's not go that way yet. Yeah, let's just work our way back here. They also have growth. Honestly, like, I feel like cars are... Oh, it impacted our... That actually impacted our health. Cemetery will get us back to 98. That's fine. We'll deal with it at a different time, I feel like. Okay. But there, go there. We should probably do a full city check at the start of the next episode as well. Or I'll do that in between. We're waiting on some electronics to be formed, so we want to be careful about what projects we choose to work on. I wonder if we should look at improvements. They need housing still? Yeah, they could upgrade... Ooh, they have a lot of stuff to upgrade that they own still. We could upgrade mines, because we know that only takes stuff we have, right? Let's do that. Upgrade 8 mines. They have a ton of mines as well. One more. That'll max out their build queue at the 8. Ciudad Juarez has built their ridiculous amount of science things. They could build a wind turbine too. I don't know if they have anything left to build wind turbines in. Can I build wind turbines offshore? No, cannot. That'd be cool if I could. Oh, you know what? Ciudad Juarez has completely filled, so we could just do this. I don't want to do this. That's wasting my machine parts, so we're just going to fishing net. Fishing net absolutely everything. I maxed out their queue. Perfect. Another city idle, Tijuana. Oh, but that's fine, because we could just set them back to... We cannot build anything here. We should replace buildings. And if we were min-maxing this, we've got some really potent buildings like the data center and stuff like that that we would just want to replace some of these with. And we're not technically doing that, so we could also build more military. But I think, honestly, we're just going to scroll down here to gather knowledge. I'm going to set it to 10 turns again. We could revisit it just in case we want to, but the likelihood of that happening is very low. Okay. Our armies are being deployed to defend our borders against the archers coming from the Assyrian Empire. They apparently thought that they could make a dent in us. I mean, based on our current military, they're not wrong. But they didn't realize that we could take our archers, leave them in the cities just to hang out and drink some beer, and deploy an aircraft carrier with fighter jets on it to deal with the incursion they are making. So we're going to see just exactly what a modern Army, Navy, and Air Force will do in this game during the next episode. We'll also try to build some more of those triumphs that we have access to if we can get our production queues up and running. Thank you so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed the content, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and that you're subscribed to the channel so you know when we release more of these videos. Coming up on the end of this series, and then we're going to have some Civilization 7 Let's Play content coming up on the channel. Looking forward to that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.